Oh, man. Welcome to ESPN's College Football presented by Cars.com. A critical game in the Legends division between Iowa and Michigan State. Typical mid-October Big Ten weather. Cold and rainy. Temperature in the low 40s. Been raining for the last couple of hours. The wind should pick up. We are not expecting lightning until after the end of the ball game. Iowa's won the toss and will receive. Greg Garman and Jordan Cotton are deep. And Kevin Muma will kick off for Michigan State, which has already lost twice at home to Notre Dame and also to Ohio State. It'll be a touchback and will come out to the 20. James.
We'll talk a little bit more as the game goes on about why.
First down at the 25. Touchbacks now come out to the 25 on kickoffs. And here is one of the best stories in the Big Ten this year.
Mark Leone and Hitchens at the linebacker position.
Weissman got 6 yards on first down. Now Vandenberg throwing, and it should have been intercepted. It's dropped by Twan.
Like they needed to get him on the field. That's why he's starting in front of Norman.
They also felt like there were some guys on defense that needed to make plays. And they had an opportunity there. Vandenberg flushed out of the pocket, and he's got running room. Instead, he dumps it off, and it's a first down.
But good execution.
So first down to the Iowa 40-yard line. Go to the I formation. Not a lot of teams use fullbacks in normal situations, but
spring. But thank goodness he stepped up for Iowa on a day like today with the rain coming down. They're going to need him.
Movement on Iowa in the Big Ten at almost 1,400 rushing yards and 15 touchdowns, but he transferred after a suspension. In trouble as Vandenberg has an interception. It was tipped, and Allen made the play. Allen finally came up and made something happen. Golston, who's 6'7", had a big paw on it and tipped it.
They brought pressure right up the middle with both linebackers. Golston got pressure from the outside. Golston 6'7". You can't throw a screen pass over him. You've got to move your feet, throw it around him. Great play by the defense for Michigan State, and Denikos Allen with a great catch.
Well, Denikos Allen was one of those guys who was not making plays. Last year he was at 18.5 tackles for a loss. I was struggling this year. Here's Le'Veon Bell, and he runs right for about 3 yards.
Well, but there's been a lot of change around him on this offense, and it's affecting him in his play.
Here's 2nd and 7. Bell the other way, got tripped up, but hard to bring him down with an iron tackle. Bell 250 pounds.
Iowa defense get one stop.
Yeah, he is short. Initially it looked like he got the first down, but just shy. 3rd and 1. Here's Bell, and this time he's able to get past the first down marker to move the chains.
On the field, very dynamic player.
So first down from the 14-yard line of Iowa. Here's Bell again. Oh, beautiful move in the hole. That's what we're talking about right there. Speed, agility, and power. And Bell takes it in from 14 yards out for a Michigan State touchdown. I mean, how about that move in the hole? There are guys 210 pounds who can't make that move, and he's 250.
Yeah, that's a safety trying to make a play in the hole. Le'Veon Bell, when he gets to the second level, one of the most difficult backs in all of college football to get on the ground.
That's why many people feel that he'll be a first-round draft pick. Extra point from Conroy as Michigan State is able to capitalize
in the Big Ten, and they've got to find some receivers that can make plays on the perimeter.
Here's Weissman off the left side. No running room as he gets pinned at the line of scrimmage.
Made a poor decision in trying to throw the ball over a 6'7" defensive end. Tipped, interception. You got to settle your quarterback down right here.
Second down and long. Vandenberg throws, and it's broken up, incomplete.
And when the coach sits a captain on the bench, sends a message to the team.
Vandenberg would like to send a message to his team here that he can complete some passes, make some plays. 3rd and long, and he does, but well short of the first down. Went to Martin Manley.
Sack, and so they're just getting the ball out of their hands on 3rd and long.
Here's the punt by Cornbrath, perfect name for a guy kicking at Iowa. Short punt, and the new punt returner at Michigan State, Andre Sims, who has not returned a punt and 1 catch on the season. Here's Le'Veon Bell, 5 plays for the Spartans, 5 runs for Bell. Penalty flag down as Bell.
Holding, offense, number 70, 10-yard penalty, repeat, first down.
It's on the right tackle, Skylar Birkeland. Let's see. Got another penalty flag here, Reese, as Bell off the left side gets to the 31 for about 4.
Purdue.
Offsides, defense, number 79, 5-yard penalty. We will repeat, first down.
And we've seen Ohio State and Penn State.
Wisconsin essentially would have a 3-game lead over Purdue. I don't think Indiana and Illinois are going to catch him. Le'Veon Bell on 1st and 13, reversing field. Lowers the shoulder and runs over Castillo. As of penalties. And Le'Veon Bell has touched the ball each time. Earlier this year, he had 44 touches, or 44 rushes in a game. As Maxwell off play action going deep for Fowler, and it looked like Fowler tripped. Action. Kirk Ferentz says he's been a model player and student here, and I'm going to discipline him but not going to suspend him. He will start, and did start today. Maxwell in trouble, gets slammed down. Sacked at the 30-yard line.
They did it very well.
And a bad punt by Sadler. Line drive. And went straight out of bounds.
Line drive, that was a shank.
It was a shank, but it went straight on a line, out of bounds.
Oof.
At the 47-yard line. Probably to convince him not to do that.
He loves that.
Iowa starts after the bad punt in Michigan State territory. Weissman gets stuffed by.
So much respect for Iowa and this program and Kirk Ferentz. They actually looked to this program when D'Antonio came here first and were setting up their program for Michigan State.
There's Martin Manley on a wide receiver screen to the 39 for about 8 yards. Got a 230-pound tailback and a 240-pound fullback. Now they shift and motion Weissman out of the backfield. And throwing the other way, caught by the tight end Ray Hamilton, but short of the first. The punter here, John Winkie, is a former quarterback. They'll kick it here to Sims. And Andre Sims Jr.
Or protect Zach Meckenberger, for that matter, in the passing game.
Michigan State first down from its 10. Here's Bell again, straight ahead, got maybe a yard.
It was a year ago, but you start talking about Monte Teo, he's a complete player, and Clowney has a little bit more to get to that complete status.
Here's 2nd and 9 for the Spartans. Another carry for Le'Veon Bell. Just pushes the pile out back. Caper is in the backfield now. For 3rd down and 4. And Maxwell, a design quarterback run, gets picked up and brought
Had a little bit of room on the option.
So Sadler will punt from his goal line. And this is a little bit better. And an unfortunate hop, but much better than the
Michigan State.
Michigan State 8th in the nation in total defense, 15th in points allowed. Run play Weissman, and tracked down from behind, but able to muscle forward to the 40-yard line for 5. For Norman to regain his spot here. 2nd and 5 Iowa. Weissman straight ahead, and he has stood up. Danicos Allen with a. He came to play today. 11 sacks last year, only 1 this year. Made a big play with a pick earlier in the quarter. Here's 3rd and 2. Weissman, and no way. Swarming defense by Sparty. Led by
Cared, and now he's been called upon, and we'll see if he can answer the bell.
Cornbrath to punt. And Sims waiting for it. In trouble back near the 20. And it's trampled there.
At least I don't know the other one. Do you?
I do. It's a small school.
Okay.
In the South. Run play. And trying to find a hole is Nick Hill, and he will lose yardage. Lost a.
Ferentz was saying how wonderful it's been to have all of his sons as a part of this team this year.
Maxwell throws complete near the 1st down.
End arounds, be a special teams player, and then contribute at wide receiver, and he's shown up lately.
Nick Hill in for Bell, who's getting a breather, and Hill with a nice run straight ahead to the 38-yard line.
From Andrew Maxwell to pull that game out, down 2 touchdowns late in the 4th against Indiana.
Maxwell threw for a career best 290 yards in that game. He'll hand it off here, and a first down run. Nick Hill into Iowa territory all the way to the 40-yard line. Play.
Personal foul. Shot block. Offense, number 22. 15-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
So
Caper.
The defender that was engaged was James Morris. That was not the player that was cut. So second down and 19. Maxwell over the middle. It's pulled in by DeAnthony Arnett. It's the second catch on the season.
Margaret Kings, number 3, is another guy at the wide receiver position. But they have not found a go-to receiver yet this year on offense.
Maxwell with a ton of time. And looked like he's throwing it away there. Another punt for Sadler, and that snap was off the mark. He had to adjust to it. And the ball will dive to 31. Dead. First down on the 31. Play action. Vandenberg in trouble. He was outside the tackle box and threw it away. So no. I could understand listening to your father. He's a lot tougher than you. It's a flag down. Movement by.
Very interesting dynamic. Either way, they've got this offensive line playing really well.
Vandenberg back to throw on 2nd and 15. It's tipped and nearly intercepted by a 3 straight 3-and-outs for Iowa. 3rd and 15 coming up. Vandenberg gets out of trouble and then gets nailed. Might have been his own man who hit him low there as he was getting sacks. 4 consecutive 3-and-outs for the Hawkeyes, and on 4th down and 23, Cornbrath kicking, and it's a short kick. Takes an Iowa bounce and touched around the 41-yard line. That's where it was in. Here's Le'Veon Bell off the left side behind his tight end Paul Lang, and he gets out to the 45.
We've seen these quarterbacks throw the ball a little bit inaccurate, and I think a little bit of wet ball is having an effect.
Maxwell's throw is picked off at the 49-yard line. Now they're going to say incomplete, that it hit the ground. Tanner. 3rd down and 5. Maxwell 2 of 5 for 21 yards passing. Here comes pressure, and a man comes free. It's a first down catch for the true freshman Burbridge, who's inside the 20. Brought down at the 6.
Preseason camp, but he's back ready to go.
And back to the ground game in Bell, who gets hit low by Dominic Alvis, who's getting off a block.
There was a big hole, and Burbridge is starting to fill it.
2nd and 8, Bell running right. And it's slowed down by Tanner.
Getting hit too many times every game.
Shotgun here for 3rd down and 5. It'll be an inside run, and Bell cuts it to the outside. And it looks like they'll get him before the first down marker. James Morris leads the way on the near hash mark. And the snap high. But the kick is good.
And the kick is good. Spartans 10. Hawkeyes.
Mike Sadler, the holder. Kevin Muma kicking off. And a short kick fielded at the 20-yard line by Jordan Cotton, who gets a seam. And Cotton is free at the 40-yard line. In the Michigan State territory, stays in bounds. Touchdown, Iowa. There's a penalty flag at the 37-yard line in Michigan State territory. But how about that on a short kick with a running start? Cotton fields it on one side of the field and then ends up on the other side. 82-yard return. We'll see if it comes back, though.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 82. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Speed to catch up, a dumb foul.
There's Weissman. And he rolls to the 45-yard line. Only a couple of yards there on the carry.
Against this defense.
2nd and 7 for the Hawkeyes. Weissman again to the 42-yard line. Tripped up by Mack.
On the way to convert.
Vandenberg 4 of 9 with an interception so far in the game. Michigan State 7th in the country. 3rd down defense. Vandenberg with time, everybody covered. And now Weissman comes open and has the first down. He broke the tackle and gets to the... He was originally a fullback on the scout team. You don't use those a whole lot in the Big Ten anymore. Vandenberg going deep. Keenan Davis is the intended receiver, but the pass was broke.
Pass interference, defense, number 31, 15-yard penalty, results in a first down.
We'd love to see Vandenberg throw that ball out there and run and take a shot over the top.
Play clock down at 4. Inside the 20 is Weissman, but Danico's
run blocked in the hole.
Vandenberg to throw, a delayed corner blitz by Johnny Adams.
To the slot, right here. Martin Manley and your tight end and backs on the inside of this defense. That's where your matchups are in favor.
Here's another blitz by Adams. Vandenberg throws into traffic. It's caught for a first down.
Expect him to play good football the rest of the year.
Coaches say he's the type of corner who easily forgets. He moves on as Iowa runs the ball here to Weissman on 2nd and goal, and he gets maybe a yard.
Their big tight end Fedorowicz right here. Looks like man-to-man coverage. No safety. Got to beat the man-to-man.
Vandenberg will throw. Quick toss. Deflected at the line. Incomplete. Field goals in a row. A 23-yard attempt. And Iowa is on the board.
Turnover in the standings so far this year already.
Now Hill decides to take it out as momentum took him into the end zone, and he will not reach the 15. Slammed down at the 12-yard. Although they're not the only ones to struggle with the West Virginia's offense, but all year it's been a problem for Texas. Obviously it is again today. Run play, Bell, nowhere to go. Going to lose about 7 or 8 here. Brought down back at
Maxwell had, and their offensive corner Danny Roshar said that was a step back for Andrew Maxwell and his confidence.
Maxwell will throw from the end zone. Gets tripped up but gets out of there. And Maxwell slides to the 15-yard line. So
Maxwell has those leadership qualities. He's a smart player. Now he just has to go out and execute under pressure, and we haven't seen that yet.
He was Cousins' backup the last 2 years. He throws here on 3rd and short, and Bell the intended receiver, but he had Morris. Mike Sadler just gets it away. Short kick, and Hyde will let it roll into Hawkeye territory to the 46-yard line.
You'll do just fine.
And you certainly have to wonder about his confidence as the pass here by Vandenberg is caught near the first down marker by Keenan Davis. When you ever see...
Not only that, when they drop the ball and then they tip it up in the air and it's intercepted, it affects everybody's confidence.
They fake the inside run. Is that a backwards pass? It's ruled a backwards pass, and it's picked up by Johnny Adams, and it's a turnover. Adams on the backwards pass picked it up and ran it to the 32. Now this play is reviewable. Let's see if it was forward or backward. Ruling on the field is backwards. And
the previous play is under further review.
Yeah, I think it's a forward pass and will be an incompletion.
Yeah, Vandenberg was standing on the 50-yard line, and it looked like that ball from Cotton was trying to catch it on the 49, but we go back. Kurt Ferentz was telling us one of the reasons he brought Greg Davis to Iowa was to implement some no-huddle offense. That was the first time this season where we've seen this no-huddle offense, and they were trying to outflank Michigan State quickly, and you just got to make sure that you don't do something that turns the momentum. Looks like this they're going to get away with this as a forward pass.
Yeah, Greg Davis replacing Ken O'Keefe, who had been here since 1999. As again here, it looks like it's a forward pass.
The pass is rolled forward. Therefore, it's incomplete. 3rd down. And
all right, they threw it on 2nd and 1. Let's see if they hammer it here into a 9-man front as Vandenberg on the quarterback sneak is close.
I give it to Weissman.
Iowa on 3rd and 2 or less is 0 for 3. So maybe just trying to draw him off.
That's exactly what he's doing. They're going to take the 5 and punt it.
No, they're going to take the timeout. They still may go for it. 3 tight ends, 2 backs. And now a flag. So we had Iowa trying to draw Michigan State offside. This is going to be a false start. It'll be 4th and 6, and now the punt. All that, and now you kick.
False start, offense, number 60, 5-yard penalty.
Hoban or someone else did move. They called number 60, the left guard, as there's no return man down there for Michigan State. And
because he doesn't have the pieces that Kirk Cousins had a year ago.
Iowa has 2 timeouts also, so they can stop the clock as Bell gets to the 11-yard line and then pulled back by a couple of defensive.
They play Oklahoma, who now looks to be very good. So a lot still on the plate of the Irish.
Here's Bell on 2nd and 6, trying to push the pile, and let's see where they spot him.
Here is still right there in front of them, and that's the Big Ten.
Yeah, their defense still is among the best too in the country. I mean, the teams they lost to are in the top 10 and are very good offensive teams. As Bell gets the first down out near the 26. And remember, Ohio State scored 17.
They're going to go a little hurry up here, which looks discombobulated with 30 seconds left in the half.
Still have 2 timeouts remaining. Maxwell standing in the pocket, looking deep, and instead goes underneath. It's caught by Burbridge, makes another play in the passing game. The ball came out, but Burbridge is ruled down. Their kicker, Dan Conroy, has hit 50-yarders 3 times this season, so they can get it to the 35. They've got a shot. Pass in the middle of the field, that's trouble. Yeah. Now the clock. Wide open in the middle of the field. It's caught at the 32-yard line by Mumphrey.
You should just spike this ball. You got half the guys coming on the field.
They got the field goal kicker out there, and they have nobody to take the snap. There's no quarterback.
Oh my goodness.
Clock runs, and Le'Veon Bell getting under center to try to spike the ball. Wow. And the half ends. So you had no Maxwell, you had no kicker. There was clearly some confusion among the coaches as to who would be as Cornbrat boots it away. Hill across the 15-yard line, tried to hit a gap, and instead got hit down to the 23.
Just got to get our momentum going. We'll be just fine.
All right, Jen, first down for the Spartan offense at their 23-yard line, and they'll start the second half how they began the first half, giving the pick to Le'Veon Bell, and he's out to
sure in the locker room at halftime.
Michigan State didn't even get a chance to attempt the field goal. Play fake here for Maxwell, little half roll, and he dumps it off to Caper, who slips and is down around the.
And so far, they have been solid in this game.
Third and 5 for Michigan State. Maxwell throws, and Bell can't come up with it. Incomplete. He was defended by Kirksey, the line.
Get a 3 and out, get the ball back for your offense, and hopefully try to start to establish that ground game.
Sadler's punt. Fielded by Hyde. He did not signal for a fair catch, and he got lit up at the 31-yard line with this new rule, that half halo that you get. Well, you might get a penalty call against Michigan State. Instead, you don't get a penalty and you get whacked. Here's Weissman, runs into his own man, but keeps going out near the 40-yard line. That was the tight end.
Be patient.
8 yards for Weissman, sophomore from Buffalo Grove, Illinois. Former walk-on fullback. Same play, and he's wrapped up by Anthony Rashad. But they also lost a great player in defense last year, Jarrell Worthy, a defensive tackle. Blew up a lot of plays. He was a second-round pick. Here's Weissman left side again. This time nailed at the 40-yard line. Now to come off the one man to go to the second level.
It's a traditional block. You got to be able to do it.
Vandenberg on the run. The pass was bad. Thrown guy 2, William Golston, coming off the edge. You would imagine he'll be double teamed here in a passing situation. 3rd and 11. Nope. So he's singled up. And here he comes. And he missed the sack. Vandenberg gets out of there. Brought down at the 45, well short of the first. And the fair catch made. It was under 40 at one point. Don't know if we're back up above as we've got play action on first down. Maxwell drilled and the ball came out. Ruled a fumble. No signal yet who recovered. Michigan State got it back. Recovered by Derek Hobing. Christian Kirksey forced the fumble.
Kirksey came off the edge. And it was trying to be blocked by the fullback, and just got to the quarterback. And lucky that was
forward when the ball came out. So it's a loss of 8. Hobing falls on it. 2nd and 18. Maxwell to the tight end Paul Lang.
Andrew Maxwell has options and doesn't have to hold on to the football.
Check down here won't help. 3rd and 16. Ball on the 15-yard line. That's Le'Veon Bell in motion. Maxwell, short throw, but running room for Burbridge. And he's going to dive for the first down. We'll see where they spot. And they wouldn't have gone for it anyway, even though it would have been 4th and inches. This time Hyde signals for the fair catch and has it at the 30-yard line. Its offense not a whole lot better.
Yeah, neither offense has been really good, but you need to keep your patience. Iowa's got plenty of time.
Vandenberg over the middle. It's caught to the 36-yard line by Keenan Davis for a pickup of 6.
Got way upfield. See if LSU contains him better tonight.
You know, Reese, I know back in the studio you don't expect Iowa to go no huddle, but they went no huddle and they ran a play. They didn't get anything, so it's 3rd down and 3. And Vandenberg has another completion to Keenan Davis, but now ruled incomplete. They will punt. Another 3 and out for Iowa. After good pickup on first down, they just struggle on 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, and short. Good punt. Here's Sims at his 15-yard line. And wrapped up at the 17.
I like Mississippi State, and I like them at home. I like Tyler Russell in that offense, and they've got a lot of playmakers. We had them earlier in the year, and I think they're going to surprise some people in the SEC West.
They go with 3 men in the backfield as they motion the tight end, and Bell stiff-arming a defender. And then swats away a linebacker, says, get out of here. And across the 40.
People outside the defensive line.
Areas between the tackles. That's how you get him to the ground. Get 3 or 4 guys on him.
Defensively to continue to stop him.
98 yards rushing and 19 carries for Le'Veon Bell. Here's carry number 20. And he's over 100, and he brought down to the 49. But
this year is highlighting their best player on offense, but also keeping him healthy. And so far today, I think they found a good balance.
3rd and 5. Here's Burbridge trying to get rid of the defender, and he's brought down short of the first down.
Coach very long.
Micah Hyde, the deep man, and the punt will bounce at the 20. It did not hit a Spartan. And stops around the.
In his 6 years here at Michigan State, pretty good record.
A lot of those wins probably against Michigan.
Oh, why do you want to go there?
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Weissman, big hole, 25. Weissman stiff-arming, keeps his feet all the way to the 45. 1-yard run by Weissman takes him to the 45. They have to go 86 yards on this drive for a touchdown. They had 86 prior to that play. Danikos Allen and Micaiah Reynolds all over the tailback. That
win this game, you're going to need him to be productive.
They've had trouble those 2nd and 3rd down, 5 and less, and there's a wide open man on the far side. Doozy, the tight end, and they get the first down. From Troy, north of Detroit, made some plays today for Iowa. Has not played a lot this year. Getting an opportunity here today in his home state. First down at the 42, back to Weissman running left. And Michigan State all over it, no gain. Here's Reese, Legends division.
Empty set here, looks like Michigan State's going to blitz.
Iowa trying to go 2-0 in Big Ten play, down 7, but moving the football here. Keenan Davis with the grab inside the 40. 3 of 11 on 3rd down. And pretty good though on 3rd and long so far. Vandenberg. And the pass off target. Was there holding? Yeah. Flag comes in. Looked like
Holding, defense, number 5. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot results in an automatic first down.
Adams a very first down, these situations, give it to your big back.
You got two tight ends lined up on the right side, but it's a drop back pass. And there's Doozy again out in space, makes the catch, greeted by 7th play of the drive coming up, started at their 14-yard line. And Martin Manley has trouble with it. It's deflected and hit the dirt, incomplete. Drummond collided with
these situations. You're Iowa for crying out loud.
Weissman on 3rd and 7. Will make that to Vandenberg on 3rd and 7. Completes it, but he's short. So 4th and 1 as Fedora. It's Weissman. First down. Oh, and he stumbled. Might have had a touchdown if he
can get through that hole.
Looked pretty good on that 31-yard run earlier on this drive. Here's Weissman again. No running room that time. Golston for Michigan State. Gain of only a couple. Iowa the first. Mark Weissman, the running back. He's had a good drive. They fake it to him, and Vandenberg throws it away. Was that grounding? Was he in the pocket? They go empty here on 3rd and 8. 4-man rush. And Vandenberg's pass is low, but caught at the 10.
They had an opportunity to get the first down. That was the only throw he had.
So that's how the play was designed. 28-yard field goal. And Myers has now made 11 straight. So Iowa gets points, but still needs a touchdown in this game. Down by 3 yards. Which one of those two might make a play to win the game? And not there. Maxwell off the mark, trying to hit Mumphrey.
5 yards total in the second half. They have not been able to do anything.
Maxwell had trouble getting the exchange, a broken play, and he's brought down for a loss.
One-score game in the Big Ten. Quarterback has got to make plays in these situations.
3rd and 13. And Maxwell gets nailed as he throws it deep. And a leaping catch made by Keith Mumphrey with 2 defenders on him at the. Maxwell to throw it deep again. Single coverage. And almost intercepted by Micah Hyde.
Come down anywhere.
Le'Veon Bell's fresh. He hasn't carried it in a while. Here's Mumphrey on an end around. And cut down at the 35-yard line by Hyde. It's an 8-yard gain. Got a fullback, Pendleton, in there. 3rd and 2. And now they shift the tight end in the backfield. And a penalty flag on the off. They had originally before the timeout Bell and Caper in the backfield. Caper motioning out with Maxwell in shotgun. 3rd down and 7. Maxwell going to Caper, who makes the catch right at the first down marker.
Poor defense.
So first down at the 33. Let's see if Michigan State goes back to Bell. But another penalty flag. Gaglione came up.
Offsides, defense in the neutral zone, number 99. 5-yard penalty. It remains first down.
Iowa's played very well on defense throughout the course of this.
Pendleton is in the game at fullback in front of Le'Veon Bell, 1st and 5. And here's Bell and makes another beautiful move downfield. Spins out of the tackle, brought down at the 18-yard line. Bell cut it to the outside and got to the 14. Here's Mumphrey on the end around. Got a blocker out there. Mumphrey got the first down, hammered out of play. So 1st and goal for Michigan State. They got Pendleton in the game again at fullback. Play fake, Maxwell end zone, pass too high, intended for Burbridge.
From Farmington Hills, Michigan didn't run a great route.
So 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Le'Veon Bell. To the 5-yard line for a couple, so 3rd down.
Not at this level of college football.
So now they go back with Maxwell at quarterback. They go away from the Wildcat. Bell is in the game. And 4 receivers for 3rd and goal. Maxwell gets hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Conroy will try a 22-yard field goal, made a 24-yarder earlier. And he makes it a 7-point game. Right now the leading receiver is Martin Manley, 5 catches, 37 yards. Vandenberg on first down. It's a screen to the pass, too high. He had blockers out there. Defense right now. Again, there were 2 offensive linemen out there and a lot of green in front of Weissman if he were able to catch that. 2nd and 10. Vandenberg with one-on-one coverage. Davis defended by Denard. Incomplete here. Vandenberg with a short throw to Martin Manley, caught at the 29-yard line.
Linebackers, and Michigan State is now dictating to Iowa on offense. Throw the ball short, we're going to come up and make the tackle.
Sims lets it bounce. It takes an Iowa hop inside the 30 and all the way down to the 20-yard line. That's a big, again, that's a reason why the Big Ten did. The Spartans run Bell off the right side for about.
You know, quarterbacks in the Big Ten, obviously, they have struggled this year mightily.
2nd down and 6. Play action. Can Maxwell make a play? Gets hit, and it's a diving attempt, but incomplete. Burbridge trying to make the catch.
A lot of strides, but even physically, he's a limited player. So it's been a struggle.
Maxwell on 3rd down and 6. And that pass was not going to be for a first down, even if Bell caught it. So quarterback is struggling. Maxwell, 11 of 23. A little trouble there for Sadler. He gets it off, and it kicks left out of bounds. So the 2 guys here, Weissman and Bell. Don't know how much we'll see of Weissman. They give it to him on 1st down. And a penalty flag down, likely for holding. Golston was
Personal foul, tripping, offense, number 78, 15-yard penalty, repeat, 1st down.
That's on Donnell. That's worse than holding. They were 7th Iowa penalty, 1st and 25. They're setting up the screen to Weissman. Didn't have the blockers out here this time, and he lost yardage. Max Bullock 0 for 2 on the screen pass. We'll see what Vandenberg does here. Gonna throw deep, going for Davis, and Davis lays out for it and makes the catch near midfield. Darquez out of Michigan State. Now they can go back to the ground game with Weissman. Let's see if they do it. 1st down run, up the middle, and Weissman gets maybe 3 to the 45-yard line.
Michigan State.
Action to maybe get a big one.
He's on the outside with Johnny Adams covering. Instead of run play, Weissman trying to cut it upfield, but Marcus Rush made the play. Another long
in the slot. Here he is.
handoff. Weissman got a hole, got the 1st down, keeps going. Weissman inside the 20. They finally catch up to him inside the 10. What a great run by a former Russian. For a guy that some of the coaches didn't even know his name prior to the season. 1st and goal on the 8. They've been down here before, haven't been able to finish. Can Iowa do it this time? They have to get a touchdown here. 2.5 to go. Weissman stood up by Denikos Allen. Anthony Rashad White was back there in formation, and they'll shift. Doozy, play action. Vandenberg rolling left. Hangs on to it, gets upended at the 5-yard line. Looked like he had a 5 yards to the 5-yard line for your 3rd down play. Weissman to the end zone. Iowa a point away from tying the game inside a minute remaining. How about this kid, Mark Weissman, with Iowa losing about a dozen running backs the last 3 years to injury, off the field issues, transfers. They turn to a walk-on full. Still raining, so it could affect the snap and the spot. It doesn't, though. Perfectly executed. Meyer puts it through. We are tied at 3rd. Do they go for it here or just settle for OT? Hill and Caper are deep. It'll be scooped up by Hill. Had a little trouble with it, but did not put his knee down, so he's still live. And he's upended at the 24-yard line.
Smart.
Maxwell will be in an empty set. Le'Veon Bell is in the game. He's hitting the slot to the bottom of your screen. Spartans have 2 timeouts remaining. They got a good field goal kicker too. Deep pass on first down is overshot. Intended for 2nd and 10. Maxwell flushed out and throws it away. That's Maxwell to throw. And a long pass. Burbridge able to pull it in. It's a first down, so the clock will stop. Ball on the Michigan State 36. And here comes pressure. Maxwell gets rid of it and threw it away. Ball here in East Lansing. 2nd and 10 for Maxwell. Pressure again from Trinka Pasai. And the pass off target, so the clock stopped with 20 seconds remaining. And it's Maxwell rolling right. Looking downfield, and it's tipped. Incomplete. And there is an open receiver of the return here. 12 seconds left. They drop 4 guys back. It'll be down inside the 10. Will there be time on the clock for a snap? No. We're going to
heavy dose of Le'Veon Bell here.
Got 24 carries already for a $120 and a touchdown. Left side, Bell cuts it back inside the 20 and dragged down at the 17. Great run there.
I expect it to continue.
Here's Bell on 2nd and 2. Got the first down and more. Brought down inside.
He'd be able to tackle Le'Veon Bell on a consistent basis.
Now they get the fullback Pendleton in. Bell will run behind him. And Bell doesn't get much.
Part of the field.
Another run play, and Bell brought down from behind. Gaglione there. 3rd and goal. He'll go out. Maxwell throws it away. Everybody covered. 24-yard field goal. And again, will the weather affect the snap? Great snap and hold, and the field goal good. So Michigan State gets through. Weissman hurt on the touchdown to tie the game. Iowa ball down 3. Here's Garmin. And he's brought down by Bullock and Rush. About a yard.
Been an audible. He's got man-to-man coverage at the top of the screen.
Play clock is down to 3. Here's Garmin. Left side again. Squirts through a hole and then dropped at the 22 by Bulls in the backfield to help protect for Vandenberg. And Vandenberg throws into the flat. Wide open is Keenan Davis. And he gets the first. The football down here. It'll be Garmin on first down. And he is dropped at the 11. It looked initially like the cutback.
Last series of downs, they ran it on 2nd down. Might expect a pass here.
Here comes a blitz. Vandenberg in trouble. And it's caught. But a great play made by Twan Jones to take pass
again. Martin Manley in the slot is where he wants to go.
They got 2 yards on that play, so it is 3rd and 6 from the 9. Vandenberg pumps to the end zone for Garmin. Can't come up with it, incomplete. In overtime to tie it. And Meyer puts it through. We go to a 2nd overtime here in East Lansing. First down to the 25. And no Weissman at running back. Vandenberg throws. The receiver fell down. Caught long.
They're going to win this game. It's going to be on the arm of James Vandenberg.
They'll run Garmin. And he had no running room that time. Cut it to the eligible to play in the Big Ten title game from the Leaders Division 0-2. Here's 3rd and 9 for Iowa. Just inside the 25. Vandenberg going deep. End zone. Broken up. Incomplete. Denard nearly 42-yard attempt. Meyer has made 12 straight field goals. Make it 13. Meyer splits the uprights, and Iowa leads by 3. So Michigan State can win with a touchdown. Just pounds Le'Veon Bell. They will on first down. Bell with the cutback. Now to shove defenders out of the way, but ran out of room. And Maxwell will drop in a shotgun here. Bell is flanking him on 2nd and 9. Maxwell throws to Mumphrey, was tipped, picked off. Iowa wins. A huge win on the road for the Hawkeyes as Castillo comes up with the game-winning INT. A devastating loss for Sparty and a huge victory for Kirk Ferentz in Iowa. It looked like Trinka Passat got a hand on the pass intended for Mumphrey, and Castillo comes up with the interception.
Watch Trinka Passat right here. Just get a hand up right there. That affected that throw, and then it was tipped again by Mumphrey. And when you put the game in the hands of Andrew Maxwell and this passing game for Michigan State like Iowa wanted to, good things were going to happen, and the elements finally got to Michigan State. Huge win for Iowa Hawkeyes.
And Kirk Ferentz's squad in command now. Long way to go in this Big Ten season, but they're 2-0. And Michigan State now 1-2 and essentially 3 games back of Iowa because they would lose the head-to-head. Hawkeyes come back, score a late touchdown to tie the game with a minute to go and send it to overtime, and they win it in double OT. 19-16 over Michigan State in East Lansing. Now let's join Reese Davis, Mark May, Lou Holtz in our ESPN studio.